All right, today's class is going to be about the Command mobile application. So we're going to talk a little bit about the Command mobile application. Again, my name is Morgan Haitsma with Scott Leroy Marketing. This class will be recorded for you today, and it will be posted on our YouTube channel after it's done processing. If you could all do me a favor here and just shout out in the chat box down below. If you can hear my audio, that's greatly appreciated. And again, if you have any questions throughout today's training, please feel free to use that chat box down below, and we should be able to answer any questions that may come up. Perfect. Thank you, Elizabeth. Thank you, Angel. Thank you, Barry. All right, we're going to jump right in here. So today's class is going to be a little bit different. We're going to be exploring a little bit of the KW command platform, and we're going to be talking about the KW command mobile application. So we're going to be toggling back and forth between the mobile app as well as the command platform, but I'm going to do my best to make sure it's as cohesive as it can be, so we can kind of see the different highlights that the command mobile app has to offer. So one thing to keep in mind when we are exploring the Command mobile app, it is a kind of a carbon copy or an additive to the KW command platform. However, if we think about the way that a website or a computer program works versus a mobile app, just know that we may not have all of the bells and whistles that you would see on a command on the command platform, much like the designs portion or some of those like website page builders. So just keep that in mind. Again, that's just because these platforms are a little bit more robust that it just can't feature within a mobile app. But as we explore here today, I'm going to first start us off in the KW command platform, so agent.kw.com here. And we're just going to want to make sure that we get everything kind of set up on the back end. So when we do start to utilize our command mobile app, we'll actually be able to kind of see all the features that are available. So I'm here at the command login page, so agent.kw.com. It's going to take our KW username and password here, which is generally the first letter of your first name, followed by your last name here. If it's a pretty common combination, like John Smith, you may have a number associated at the end here. So this is going to be the same login that we're going to use for our command mobile application as well. So just remember that this is going to be our sign in here. And I'm going to go ahead and click sign in. And as we get this loaded in here, we're greeted with the KW command homepage. And we're going to click on our name on the top right-hand corner here. And then we're just going to go to our settings. Now, again, this is going to take a minute to load in here. And again, as we are waiting for this to load in, we're just going to want to make sure that everything is set up kind of on the back end. And we typically always try to generally start with that command marketing profile here. So again, we just want to make sure that everything is set up accordingly as this is loading in here. There we go. And we're just going to go ahead and click on our connect settings and marketing profile right here. So again, I generally like to start off here because when we're doing anything with, say, mobile applications or any kind of marketing at all, we just want to make sure that our marketing profile has our most recently updated information. So our headshot, first name, last name, phone number, things of that nature, your biography. And once we get down to the bottom here, there will be a save button. And we can just go ahead and click save here. And then we'll just make sure use my information to brand my agent site is toggled on. Now I'm going to travel back to, I think it's going to be command settings and then applications here to kind of get back to our applications page. Now, before we dive into the KW Command mobile application, there is going to be a feature to set up your Twilio. Well, not necessarily set up as it is utilize your Twilio. So we just want to make sure that our Twilio is kind of set up here if we are taking advantage or utilizing the Twilio application here. So how we do that is we're going to first travel over to our marketplace here. And again, I did click that awfully quick. So our marketplace is going to be right up here, right next to your notification bell. Once you go ahead and hover over it, it will say marketplace. We'll go ahead and give that a click, and it should pop you into our marketplace right here. Now you do have a search bar right here on the top right hand corner, but if I were to scroll down just a little bit here, you will see the Twilio section where I can go ahead and view the details and subscribe to a Twilio. So Twilio is a great way for you to kind of send automated text messages, but within the command platform here, within your contacts, you are able to kind of send messages via Twilio, and you can do the same within your command mobile app as well. So we're going to go ahead and take a look at this right here. If you are interested in subscribing to Twilio, again, it will be here within your marketplace. If I were to scroll down a little bit further, you will see all of the different plans that are available for you to subscribe to. So I'm gonna X out right here. And I think for the most part, we're gonna kind of click back on our home page here, and we're just gonna reorient ourselves, and we're just back to our kind of login page right when we sign into KW Command. We're gonna leave our KW Command page right here for just a moment. And I think that's pretty good for our initial setup when it comes to connecting everything kind of on the back end for our Command mobile application. Now we will run through the similarities as well, but first let's go ahead and take a look at these the links to these mobile apps right here. So we do have a mobile application link for our Android users as well as for our iPhone users. So what I'm going to do here is I'm going to go ahead and paste both of these links in the chat box down below for you, just to kind of help you be able to download these applications if you have not already. And let's see here. There we go. So one's going to be for the for Android up top, and then the iPhone's going to be down below. So you'll have both of these links here available for you depending on which mobile device you are currently utilizing. Now, I would like to stress that this is different than your branded app that you send out to your clients. So your client's mobile application, what we kind of refer to as the consumer app, is going to be for your clients to be able to search for properties and stuff. The application that we're going to be exploring here today is going to be more for the agent side, for you to be able to kind of manage your contacts and your opportunities and things like that. So, so again, two different mobile applications for two different sides, one for you, the agent, and one for the client. We're exploring the agent side right here, which is the KW Command application. So once you go ahead and download these right here, it will ask you for your KW Command login. And as we are exploring that right here, let's go ahead and take a look at what that kind of looks like on our mobile device here. So if we take a look at our mobile device, this will be your KW Command app. It should look something similar to this up top here. So Command's going to be up top, the red one's for us, and then down below is going to be for the consumer. We'll go ahead and click on the red mobile application. And then again, it should greet us with our sign-in screen. We'll use our same KW username and password that we used for signing into KW Command. Can that application be downloaded on a laptop? Now, I'm not quite sure if it is capable of being able to be downloaded on a laptop. Truthfully, the Command platform may be the best if you are on a computer. So the agent.kw.com may be the best sort of way to go if you are on a bulkier device other than a tablet or cell phone. Now we'll go ahead and sign in here. I'm going to go ahead and use this biometrics down here. Again, you will need to sign in first and then approve that biometrics in order to use it. But once you approve that biometrics here, I can go ahead and give it a click here. I can use my fingerprint if you guys have that fingerprint scanner, and then it should jump me into my KW Command mobile app. Now, this is going to be the home page here, and I kind of want to show you the differences and kind of similarities when it comes to your Command mobile app and your KW Command platform. So let's go ahead and look at these side by side here. And if you were to take a look here, let me get back to the KW Command dashboard. If you were to take a look here on the mobile application, you have your contacts, you have your opportunities, and you have your things to know. This should be very similar to the right-hand side here. This should be very similar to your dashboard on your KW Command platform. Now, again, it may not show you all of the information that your dashboard will, but it should show you at least the important bits of information. So up top here, we have due today for our contacts tasks, due soon, and past due. So here's all of the tasks that reflect same as within your tasks inside of your KW Command. So same sort of deal as inside of your tasks right here. So no new tasks today, but again, that's where it would be pulling from. Now taking a look again, looking at who to contact, leads never contacted and recently active. We highlight this section right here. This is going to reflect the leads section within your KW dashboard right here, your KW Command dashboard. So again, I'm going to toggle back, and hopefully this isn't too confusing for you guys. As you see right here on the right hand side, you see our recent leads. So that's going to be that same sort of portion here. Going in side by side, it may be a little bit easier to kind of see this. Now you have your open opportunities. So now this is where we start to kind of defer between the two platforms. So here we have our opportunities, and this is pretty cool because we actually get to see our opportunity timeline. And if we go ahead and click on our KW Command platform right here, and we were to click on our opportunities right here, this will show you that timeline as well. So as you see right here, we do have open opportunities. So this should combine both of these together. So if we were to click on cultivate right here, you should have listing, buyer, and everything kind of combined into one section here. Now let's kind of back out here one more time. Next thing right here, we have things to know. So here's a kind of a catch-all right here where you have birthdays and anniversaries, things to kind of look out for, for your clients, if there's any important kind of dates coming up. So if there were any birthdays of your clients coming up in the next 30 days, you should be able to see that reflect down here. Oops. Should be able to see that reflect down here within our birthdays as well as our anniversaries right here. And this would kind of reflect more on the contact side right here within our KW Command platform. So here you can filter by birthdays and anniversaries. So I'll go ahead and give that a click. If we were to click on filters right here and then scroll down, you can see date of birth, as well as what was the other one? Anniversaries. You should have a anniversary here. So you have these kind of similarities within your KW Command mobile app here. So as I scroll down here, your profit share, this is going to fall more into your reports side right here. So if I were to scroll down, and go into my reports inside of KW Command. There we go. And you should be able to have your reports as well as your goals right here. So here we're able to kind of see our profit share. We'll give this a click. Oh, I don't have any info that's current right now, so I can't really jump into there, but you should be able to kind of see some available information for you. Now, again, this is just the home page here of our mobile application here. And so if we're taking a look further, if we look down at the bottom here, you have some similar icons. Like we have our contacts icon, our tasks icon, and then we have our catch-all kind of 3-line sandwich icon right here. So we're going to go ahead and explore these individually here. And let's go ahead and click on the first one, which is our contacts. Now, right here, it says no contacts found right here. If this happens to you, no worries. It just kind of looks like I have a smart view in place toggled up top here on the top right. So what we're going to do is we're just going to move this all the way back to all contacts, all the way to the left here, and it should pull in my information. So this is the same information that you would typically see on your KW Command platform. So as you see right here, when I'm going to toggle back to the side-by-side, you'll see that's the same contact info that I have for each individual right here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, and then on the left-hand side, you see I have my 4 contacts. So as we're taking a look at this right here, there's some cool pieces of information or what I like to say tools within your mobile application right here. So if we're taking a look here inside of our contacts, again, on the right-hand side, if you follow this along, we'll check out Morgan Haitsma right here. We'll follow Morgan Haitsma over, and you'll see there's three squares that I can choose depending on what it is that I want to do or how I want to get in contact with this individual. So I can either call them, I can send a message, or I can send an email. Now, again, it all depends on how much information you have, right? The name of the game is getting as much information on your client, because the more info, the more tools and resources will be at your disposal. And what I mean by that is if you don't have somebody's email, you'll see your email will be blanked out right here, and you won't be able to kind of directly send them an email through the mobile app. But if you have their phone number and their email, you will be able to send them a text message, a email, and a phone call, of course. So as we're looking at these buttons right here, I'm going to zoom out, and I'm going to go ahead and click on the phone call section right here. So I'm going to click on the phone call button, and as you see right here, it pulls up the primary numbers. So I can go ahead and click on it, and I can call this individual straight from the Command mobile app. Next, what we have here is the text message. So the middle button right here. If we go ahead and give this a click, whoops, let me go ahead and back out one more time. We'll go ahead and give this a click right here. Depending on if you have Twilio, you'll have the option to either send a text message from your mobile number or be able to send a text message from your Twilio phone number. So for those of you who are wondering, how do I send Twilio text messages out from my mobile device, this would be how you do that right here. So again, if you have Twilio connected and you want to send a text message out from your phone via Twilio, you will have that option right here just by clicking on their message bubble right here in the center. So pretty cool. And then last but not least, of course, you have that email. We'll give that a click right here, and then it should pop up that email address. So another cool thing that you see in here with our kind of database is it also shows you which contacts are your leads. So if you take a look here, we have that blue L that is very much presented on the right-hand side within our KW Command as well. So Sample Test and Tom Jones are, again, with that blue L right here. So pretty cool. So everything should be coming through correctly. We do have some other sections up at the top here, which is contacts, leads, recently active, and smart views. We can filter by these. We can click between our contacts that are already in our database versus our leads that just came through. So we can filter based off of those. Any recently active contacts, or on the top right hand corner here, we have our filters button. So very much like how we have our filters button on our KW command platform, we have our filters button on the top right here where we can go ahead and sort based off of a number of different criteria. So I can sort by, from A to Z names. I can sort by contact type. So if I only want to see my leads or my contacts, my last contacted, or my tags right here. So for those of you who are wondering where are my tags inside of my KW command app, they're going to be right here for you. So as we scroll down right here, I believe somebody's tagged with Buffalo Wild Wings. So I'll go ahead and click on this tag right here. I'll go ahead and click on apply. And as you see right here, that filter has been applied and we are able to see this move forward. So with just the contacts that are tagged with this info here. So again, very similar to this filter right here. We'll go ahead and do the same sort of thing. We're going to filter based off of our tag. We're going to search for that same Buffalo Wild Wings tag. Oh, so close. There we go. We'll give that a click here, and then down below we'll hit apply. And that same contact should apply right here. So as you're seeing it, it's across the board with your filters here. So you may not be able to see it too well, but there is going to be a small little X on the top right here next to our filters. So we're just going to go ahead and click on this X right here, and that should get rid of all of our filters. Over here, we're just going to click on our filters button. And then we'll go ahead and remove that and then apply right here. And then that should remove the filters on this side. So I'm sure most of you have a pretty large database, and this search bar is going to come in handy if you guys are searching for those individual contacts to reach out to and to get in touch with. So take advantage of that search bar up at the very top here. Again, it's very similar to that search bar that you see inside of the KW command contact section. All right, jumping onward here, we have our tasks button down below here. And within our tasks, again, it's going to reflect our KW command task section. So again, let's set this side by side one more time. And let's go ahead and jump into our tasks right here inside of KW command. And we're going to jump inside of our tasks inside of our mobile app. So as we see this side by side, again, you'll have a very similar information. So it says that I don't have any tasks currently at the moment, but what we can do is we can either search for past tasks, or we can go ahead and create some new ones here. So let's go ahead and first create a brand new task onto our KW command, and then we'll go ahead and refresh our mobile app and we'll see it push through. So I'm going to create a brand new task right here. I'm just going to click on test command mobile app. We're gonna create a task right here. Well, actually, I'm going to write, is it working? There we go. And then our priority level, we're going to say this is going to be a high priority. And as we say, our due date's going to be the 27th. Perfect. And we're just going to go ahead and click on create task right here. So as you see right here, test the command mobile app. We're going to go ahead and flick down on our mobile app to refresh our page. And as you see, that came through almost instantly right here. So again, you'll see both of the tasks show up right here. And if I were to click on this task within my mobile app, you can see all the information that I currently wrote down. Test command mobile app, is it working? And then here's the due date. I can either complete it, I can reschedule it, or I can archive, which is of course that soft delete. So pretty cool. And you also have this edit button at the very top here. So you have this edit button right here, which we can go ahead and say, can edit the description a little bit further. But again, a great way to be able to be on the move or on the go and still be able to kind of see these tasks, be able to complete them, reschedule them, or update them depending on what kind of information you have. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and complete this task right here. It's going to show a pop-up that says mark task as complete. You're able to mark this as complete. You won't be able to revert this change. And again, just know that if I mark this complete on my mobile app, it may also reflect that change right here inside of our KW Command mobile KW Command platform. So I'm going to click on complete task right here. It's going to say task marked as complete. And then what I'm going to do now is I'm going to go ahead and refresh this page right here. And as you see, we don't have a task anymore. So just know that they do talk to each other when you are completing tasks or creating new tasks and things like that. On the app, where do I hit tasks? So tasks are going to be at the very bottom here. If you check the bottom section, it's going to be right next to your contacts and the little sandwich section right here on the right hand side. So it's going to be right down here. And then again, of course, on KW Command, they're gonna have that similar sort of icon as well. So that task with the check mark in the circle, you'll see that same check mark in the circle right down here below. Now, again, if you're wondering, we do have our sections completed, archived, expired tasks up top here, and within our mobile app, we do have that as well. So we can show our to-do tasks. And how long out we want to see those tasks from. So if we say click on to do right here, I can go ahead and click on my completed. It should show that completed task. If I were to go ahead and click on say expired, it should show all of the expired tasks that I did not end up completing. Hopefully yours doesn't look like this, but as we go over here within the KW Command, we can also do the same sort of thing by checking on this expired section right here. And again, this should pull through all of the expired tasks that we're seeing on the mobile app. Well, we'll wait for this to load through here. When I complete a task, it says in red, task not found. I would go ahead and just give that a refresh, probably on the mobile app as well as the KW Command platform. It sounds like maybe one of them pushed through, but maybe not the other side. And that should clear up your issue here for you. Well, mine's taken quite a while here, so I'm just going to push forward. But again, you should see that same sort of info that you do on the mobile app over here inside of the KW Command platform as well. So clicking back here, I'm just going to click on to do tasks again. Oh, as I move forward, you see that it did indeed load up over here on this side. But as we're going to push forward here, you do also have your opportunity tasks up at the top here. It's going to be right up top here. And this, again, will help you change between your contact tasks as well as your opportunity tasks right here. So when I go ahead and click on opportunity tasks, it'll say this list displays all the opportunity tasks across your personal and team accounts. So just keep in mind, again, everything's kind of smushed together in one kind of organizational method. So you don't have quite as much of that separation as you would within your KW Command platform here. So again, if I were to click up top here, I'm going to click on all opportunity tasks right here. and it says this list displays all opportunities across your personal and team accounts. So again, you do have both of these same sort of warnings right here. Now, I just have a few random tasks right here that I entered into an opportunity. Again, these would essentially reflect your checklist items. If you have your opportunity checklist, you can start to fill those out, and we can start to see what needs to be done as your clients reach a certain section of your opportunity. So you see right here, your smile, your 3, your 1. You see your smile, your 3, your 1 right here. So they all are reflecting accurately as you see right here on the right-hand side. Now, again, I can explore this a little further. I can click on the actual opportunity, the smile right here. So I'll do the same. Let's see. We'll click on this right here. And again, you should be able to find that task. Let's see right here. You should be able to find that task within this this opportunity right here. As we are taking a look further here, you also have, let me actually jump back over to my tasks on command. You also have your complete, your reschedule, and your view contact right here too. So again, it is broken up into your opportunity tasks, but if you want to know, if you want to view this contact to reach out to them in a little bit easier fashion, we can view this task. It may say reach out to this contact to have them sign a document, to gain more information, whatever it may be. And here we'll actually be able to view that contact card individually and see and be able to see their phone number, their email, and text messaging. Looks like this contact's no longer. It must have been a sample contact that I had over here that I ended up deleting, but again, it should open them up into that contact card. Again, you do have the option to either complete this task or reschedule. I think I completed the task last time, so let's go ahead and click on reschedule this time. And here you'll see that calendar kind of pop up. Full disclosure, I have an Android phone, so your calendar may look a little bit different than mine does. But again, I can go ahead and push this out to, say, the 29th right here. And it gives me a time. This is perfectly fine. And as you see right here, it gives me an indication that this task is going to be due within the next 7 days right here. So as we are moving onward here, you do have the opportunity to delete this task as well. No longer relevant. Delete this task to remove it from your to-do list. We can go ahead and delete that here. I believe that was our smile. So if we go back over here to our opportunity tasks, you'll see our smile has also been removed right here. So now when we go over to our 3 little lines right down here at the bottom, 3 little lines right here, we'll have some additional like bits and pieces to kind of help us on the go. So if we give this a click right here, you'll see your dashboard, your contacts, your tasks, which we were currently in. But you also have your opportunities and your lead pool right here. They are still under construction, so we may have to check back periodically to see these in full swing. You also have your profile here where you can kind of view and update. Let's go ahead and take a look at that. And again, as you see right here, this is going to be that additional information that we've updated from our marketing profile to kind of reflect right here. Now, again, this may also draw from our Connect profile. So again, if you do end up updating your marketing profile and things are still a little bit different, just reach out to us. We'll double check for you. Just make sure that everything is currently up to date. Now, we also have our command training, which again, you'll see up here inside of your KW command. We'll click on that question mark with a circle around it. And if we scroll down right here, you should have Keller Williams University right here. So we give that a click. That's going to be the same as this command training right here, our command training. So we'll give that a click right here, and you should have some additional resources right here. So again, this one's pertaining more towards the KW mobile app because again, we are inside of the app itself. And again, this one's going to pertain more towards the KW command platform. But really great bits of information if you're looking to know like specific things that maybe I didn't cover here today. Please check back in this command training thing right here. It has lots of articles at your disposal right here. Now let's go ahead and take a closer look at a couple portions within this KW mobile app. So let's jump back over here to our contact section right here. We did explore the 3 buttons on the right hand side, but we also have the ability to actually click on the contact itself. So let's go ahead and click on Morgan Haitsma right here. And as you see right here, again, this should reflect more of that contacts page that we see inside of our KW command here. So again, at the risk of flip-flopping back and forth here, I'm just going to show you a quick side-by-side where you'll have that Morgan Haitsma contact, and again, you have that contact timeline right here. So again, the mobile app is broken up into kind of menu options up at the top here. So right here we have details, timeline, opportunities, smart plan. So think of your KW command contacts page as your left hand side being the details, and then it goes into timeline, opportunities, smart plan. So as you see right here, we have details, timeline, opportunities. So this is how we go and explore all the different features within our contact card right here. So we have our timeline right here. So again, as this starts to load through right here, you should be able to see all of the different let's actually do of all time. Okay, there you go. We got an email today. So we have a monthly neighborhood nurture from today. And again, as we are moving forward here, what's that? It's actually from the 24th, but as we are looking at this, we do have the ability to kind of check on all of our timeline activities here. There we go. Let's click on all again. So on our timeline activities, we do have all of them show up right here. So again, as we are starting to scroll through all of these right here, they are all showing up. So you do have that ability. Same thing with our opportunities. So we're going to click on our opportunities. And again, you should see these really start to show up right here on this side right here. There we go. And then again, smart plans, pretty cool. So again, on the go, you have these little blue buttons on the bottom right of your mobile app. Same with your command, depending on where you're at. But here within the smart plan section, we're going to be able to click on this plus button, and we can add individual smart plans or smart plans that we've created. We can actually tap into those and start setting contacts up on our from our mobile app. So as we are looking at this side by side, I can go ahead and select any other one of these smart plans that are currently inside of my smart plans. So I can click on this test right here. It'll show me what my smart plan is associated with. And as I'm looking at this right here, I can change my date. There again may not be too much we can do just yet with like creating smart plans from our mobile app, but again, it does look like this mobile app is still currently under construction, so just know that we may have some additional resources down the line. So I'm going to back out right here. Let's go ahead and click on our Jordan's plan right here. As you see, again, here's a little bit more robust plan where you're going to be able to see that delay, that touch task, as well as some other additional information. And then so I can go ahead and submit that smart plan, or I can unsubscribe. So now this contact, so Morgan Haitsma up top here, has been subscribed to this smart plan from my smart plan library. So pretty cool. You also have your notes and your tasks right here. So again, this reflects our tasks and our notes section. We do not unfortunately have our saved searches. So that's the one thing that we do not have within our mobile app right here. We can also edit the contact card within the mobile app. So again, if you have any updated information, say contact texted you, said, hey, just got a new cell phone, here's my new number, we can still jump in here and we can update that within our mobile device without having to travel to a computer. So pretty cool. One last thing that I think that I have here is going to be our notification bell. So I did end up missing this notification bell when we were on the home page here. So within our notification bell, again, this is going to reflect those same notifications that you get within your KW command within the top right-hand section. So again, if I were to click on this, it should bring me up to all my different notifications. So contacts import successful, contact import successful. And then as you see right here, you do have the ability to mark as read down below right here. So again, we do have that ability, read and unread messages. If I click on my read messages, it looks like I don't really have anything there, but it does give you that same sort of feature here. So I think that's going to be just about it. Again, you do have some additional options. So always check on this blue plus button on the bottom right here. Depending on where you're at, it may give you some different options as well. So like since we're on the home page here and I click on this blue plus button, it'll say add contact, add task, or add opportunity. So it'll give you the three kind of main options that we have available here. But again, if you saw us on that contact, and depending on where we're at, we'll click on this plus button again, and since we're inside of tasks, it'll add a task, right? If we click on smart plans in this plus button, it'll go to our smart plans. So think of this plus button as kind of just like a additive feature of whatever page we're currently on. And then last but not least, we do have our personal headshot right here. We do have the ability to flip-flop if you belong to a team. We can swap between our personal command as well as our team's command as well. So you do have those two options. And I think the very last thing is going to be checking out this opportunities section. So even though we don't have that opportunities, like that full opportunities page just yet, let's go ahead and see if we can dive into this opportunities section right here. So I'm just going to click on, let's just click on cultivate. So, oh yeah, we already went through here and checked on all these different sections right here. So you have cultivate, appointment, active, under contract, and closed. And yep, they were grouped in together. So you do have the ability to kind of view. If I click on this plus button right here, let's see. We do have the opportunity to create an opportunity. So this is pretty cool. So we have the opportunity to create an opportunity within our KW command mobile device. So again, if you're traveling and you're on the go and you really need to create an opportunity, check this out. We have this ability right here. So I'm just going to create a quick quick listing. Opportunity name is going to be mobile listing. Then I'm going to click on my Morgan Haitsma again as a contact. Phase is going to be in cultivate. It's going to be in watch. And then I think for the most part, let's see, there's going to be a little bit more info down here. But look, it gives you all of the information that you would if you were to create a opportunity from your command platform right here. So I can add some tags if I wanted to. I can add a description. So here we go. So our commission rate, we do have that red asterisk. I don't know if you can see that right there. So we do need to enter this right here. There we go. And then let's scroll down right here, owner, and then market center right here. So which market center am I going to attach this this listing to? So again, if we're a transfer, this is going to be important because whatever market center you select down here is going to be connected to that opportunity. So as we're scrolling through here, Everything looks about right, but even if I've missed something, it should peg me and let me know that I still need to fill more information out. Now you will see the save button at the very top right here. So we'll go ahead and click save. And as you see right here, it says new opportunity created. So again, let's go ahead and check that out on our KW Command platform. So we give this a click here. We're going to click on opportunities. I believe it was a listing. And let me actually click on my personal. I'm going to click on listings, cultivate right here. Let's see right here, Morgan Haitsma listing. Yep, perfect. So one thing that it didn't do is it didn't create that opportunity name. It did create the opportunity though, but it did say Morgan Haitsma listing right here. So one thing we may want to take a look at right there, but again, I can kind of go in here and I can edit this. Mobile listing. Then when I hit save right here, it says opportunity saved. I'll go ahead and refresh this and it should pick that back up right here. There we go, mobile listing. So I think for the most part, this KW Command mobile app has just about everything that you need aside from the marketing portion. You know, you can't really create websites. You can't really create marketing like social media posts, and you can't really create email campaigns. However, you do have the ability to set your contacts up on smart plans, right? You have the ability to create opportunities. You have the ability to call your contacts. You have the ability to create contact tasks, opportunity tasks. You have the ability to really do so much within this KW Command mobile application that it's definitely worth throwing it into your arsenal when you are, say, on the go or traveling or just away from your computer, because again, you don't necessarily need to lug your laptop around if you are looking to do a quick little opportunity or contact tag or get in touch with somebody or do some database management really quick. So yeah, I think I'm gonna leave it at that. Do you have any questions at all? So I'm gonna look at the chat box down below here, but again, thank you so much. I'm gonna pause this video here, and then I'll go ahead and take any questions that you may have. That way we can kind of hang out and chat for a little bit.